A very warmful afternoon to everyone. My name is Tanish Raj. I am the student of PGDM second sem. Today I am standing here to deliver a presentation on the subject Advanced Excel. So before I proceed, I would like to thank Raju sir for this precious opportunity. So let's move to our topic, that is referencing data. So referencing is the address of a cell or a range of a cell in a worksheet. Take an example of a A1. A1 is the reference to the cell in the row 1 and a column A. So there are basically different kinds of, different types of referencing. There are different styles of referencing such as relative referencing, absolute referencing, mixed referencing and 3D referencing. If we talk about relative referencing, when the position of a cell containing the formula changes, the referencing also changes. But if we talk about absolute referencing refers to the absolute position of a cell in a formula, which doesn't change even if you move or copy the cell to the another location. Or if we talk about mixed referencing, it is the mixture of both relative referencing and the mixed relative referencing and absolute referencing. So today we will discuss the practical use of both relative referencing and absolute referencing. So let's move to the actual worksheet. So this is the, you can see that there is a company called FMCG Private Limited and there is a data, there is a sales data. So we have to calculate the total unit cell in the cell or the cell address called K9. So here we will know the proper use of the relative referencing. So we will is equal to sum open bracket and we will select the total units sold from week 1 to week 4 and then we will hit the enter key. You can see the result here and we will simply drag it down by the fill handle. So here you can see the formula is being copied. So what is happening, you can see in the formula bar, it is adding from G9 to J9 and in this cell it is adding G10 to J10. So what is happening, it is taking the relative reference of the previous one. Here you can see horizontally or vertically the formula will be get copied with the help of the relative referencing. If we talk about the calculate to amount, we will write the formula here, equal to total units sold will be multiplied to the unit price and then we'll click the enter. We will simply drag it down by the fill handle to copy the formula and it will be copied with the help of the relative referencing. So here we can see the use of the relative referencing. Let's move to calculate the discount and this discount will be calculated on the basis of absolute referencing. We will write the formula here, equal to total amount will be multiplied to the discount rate, that is 10%. We will hit the enter key and we will try to drag it down to copy the formula. Let's see what happens. So here you can see that these cells containing 0 in the address AM10. Why is it happening? So this amount is being multiplied to N9. N9 means 10%, but in this cell it is multiplying it to N10. N10 means there is nothing. If there is nothing, it is 0. So anything multiplied to 0 is 0. So why is it happening? It is taking the relative referencing and you can say that cell address is changing. The row which is 9 is not fixed. It is changing. So in order to interpret the correct discount, we have to prefix a dollar before the row, before any column or row. So what we have to do is just we have to fix the row and we will simply apply the dollar sign here. So this is called the absolute referencing and then we will simply drag it down to copy the formula and you can see the formula is get copied and the discount is coming correct. So the cell referencing, the cell address was changing. So we can put a dollar before any row or column in order to interpret correctly. So this is called absolute referencing. So take an example. So let's solve a condition. If take an example, if a company FMCG Private Limited decided to provide discount to only those items which has the unit price more than 200, so we will apply for that condition here. So we will write the formula of equal to if open bracket and unit price should be more than 200. So we will write that case is will be provided that discount. So we will write the formula of product open bracket. So the amount will be multiplied to the discount rate. So here we will fix a dollar in order to interpret correctly, in order to copy that formula. So here you can see how if condition and absolute is working simultaneously, and we will simply give a slash true comma. If it is not following that condition, then the discount allotted to that particular item will be 0. So we will write 0 and we will simply hit the enter key and we will drag it down to copy the formula. So here you can see that these contain 0 discount, because as we have already applied in the condition that only those items will get discount which has the unit price more than 200. So you can see the items like toothpaste, shower gel and dishwater detergents price is not more than 200. That's why the discount allotted to them is 0. So here we learned how to deal with relative referencing, what is the practical use of absolute referencing and condition if. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.